G'day guys and gals. So, Chernobog Abandoned Plots is up today. This one's fairly straightforward. These are the contracts we're going with. The daily is Erosion 3. So all round we're going Deep Infiltration 3, Strategic Dispatch, Last Line of Defense. Now, group we're going in with Texas, Skill 2. If you don't have Texas yet, because I know we get Texas as a reward now, but if you don't have Texas yet, you can just use another standard Vanguard courier, for example. Scavenger, Skill 2. Myrtle, so Flag Bearer, Skill 1. Ansel will be using his extended range heal. Perfumer, just for her map-wide heal talent. If you don't want to use Perfumer, you don't have to, but I would suggest it unless you're gonna like swap in for Silence, who has the drone. That way you can just use the drone, drop it in to heal someone I'm gonna bring as support. 2 standard snipers, so I've got Vermeil and Meteor. The reason I'm using Meteor is because we're gonna be shooting drones. Why the hell not? Ambriel with Skill 2. Yato and Norcorn are going to be used for soaking, so we have 2 spare slots. Or if you're going to bring, who I will throw in now, so we're going to borrow a Carnelian with Skill 3. So that's going to be our borrowed unit operator. And as I said, you've either got 1 or 2 slots left, which you can bring whatever you like. Because the supporters are disabled, it kind of limits what you can bring that's useful. Like usually I'd bring a Thermite. I'd usually bring Thermite, but whatever. Alright, so if this helps you out, guys, please sub, because that helps me out a bunch. So we're going to pop in Scavenger here. And then we're going to pop in, once we get the deployment points to do so, second Vanguard. Second Vanguard up back here. Third Vanguard in here. So just face Myrtle towards whichever of the weakest tier 2 Vanguards is. So whoever does the least damage, just drop Myrtle into support. So if you're using Courier, for example, drop in Myrtle so she can help. It's superficial damage, but damage is damage. Alright, once we've done that, we're going to get in our snipers. 10, so both of our snipers here and here. Now, just bear in mind that this bottom lane is going to always shoot at the shield bearer, so just keep that in mind. That's why I suggest putting your highest damage Vanguard down the bottom here. Now you won't need healers, Myrtle should be keeping up with healing. That aside, what we're going to do is we're going to put Ansel here. Just so Ansel's skill starts charging. Use Vermeil's skill. And now we're just saving up for Carnelian. There we go. Carnelian here. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to drop Yato here so she soaks a few attacks. Because we want to try and keep damage off Carnelian. It's not a huge thing, but it's helpful. So next up, we're just going to plop down Perfumer here. So Perfumer will help with AoE healing mainly. The reason I say to use Perfumer here is just because her map-wide heal talent. She can top up Carnelian. Now, Perfumer may get hit. It's whatever. It's not a huge issue. It is what it is. Fast forward again. So what we're basically doing here, and you can actually see just how quickly between Myrtle and Perfumer, how quickly Yato was healing there. So what we're going to do now is we're actually just going to drop Norcorn in here. Because at this point in time, what we want to do is really just delay as much as humanly possible. So we've got, as you see, Carnelian's skill is charged. So at this point in time, we'll do this. And once that drone starts moving into Carnelian's range, you're going to use Carnelian's skill. Make sure you activate Perfumer's skill at the same time so she can top up and use Ansel's skill as well. After that, we're just going to pop in, not there, I'm going to move it back one. Right there. Yato over here. Because again, we want to bait damage. So Ambriel up here facing down as you saw. And that's the first real issue out of the way, is that first drone. So just save Ambriel's skill up until that guy comes out. And then we're going to use Ambriel's skill. She'll probably target those drones, but that's alright. Do your best to get rid of them. After that, though, Ambriel will start working on this stuff. So once again, we're just going to delay. So there goes that guy. Second fella out. Once again, we're just going to delay. Because I'd like to be able to use Carnelian's skill and get all these guys. That's the only reason. So once the first one starts shooting at Norkhorn, you're pretty safe to just use that skill. If you feel you need to, just use that skill, but they'll all be targeting Norkhorn, so it's whatever. Ambriel's skill again, because she'll start sniping these guys up the back. And that's it, guys. Nice and simple. Hope that helps.